What's up, you guys? Chet the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with another fun-filled vlog here in the state of Florida. And today it's time to anchor down for another video. Yes, today, guys, we are going to none other than the Fountain of Youth. You're probably thinking, but Chet, the Fountain of Youth doesn't exist. It does. You see, here in St. Augustine in 1513, a man by the name of Juan Pounce De Leon, sent here by Spain, he will discover, or at least discover, the Fountain of Youth. Now, this is an archaeological site, really big tourist attraction, so we're going to jump in there, we're going to check this place out. Let's do it. Time to anchor down for another vlog. Yes, you guys, a fun fact. Not far from here is where Juan Pounce De Leon and his soldiers touched down onto American soil for the very first time. So, I like this. It's been a while since I've been here, and just look at the size of that pot. There's probably a joke there. I'm not going to tell it, but let's head inside. What is it? Peacock. Oh, it's a peacock. He looks like he's just minding his own business. Yes, you guys, right behind these doors. Yes. Yes, well, don't mind if I do.
So we use that legend of the Fountain of Youth because it's been associated with Juan Pounce De Leon since 1601.
So this
to commemorate that
is
he did land in this
the diorama,
on
you guys.
April 3rd, 1513.
Look, right there.
He claimed us for Spain, and he gave us the name La Florida, the flower. It was around the Easter holiday, and in Spain they have the Feast of Flowers, so he wished to commemorate
looks like this is one of the original
right here, if
cups.
you guys want to stand
This cup
in the United States, that
is from 1904.
De Leon
But you gotta think that is an all original cross buried in the ground, set here by Juan Pounce De Leon. Okay, now this is the world famous Fountain of Youth. Let's get a drink of water, shall we? So, moment of truth. It's kind of got like a phosphorus taste to it. I don't think I'm going to finish the rest of it. Yes, you guys, this big plaque right here kind of talks a little bit more about the spring and its accounts. And we have a diorama of the Timakuan Indians, the first people of St. Augustine. So, I think we're going to go outside and we are going to check out the rest of the archaeological site.
We gotta get our guest book over here too if you'd like to sign it.
You know what, you guys? Let's check out the planetarium. Can't say I've ever been to this one before. Here we go. Okay, now, well, this is really interesting. This is a complete diorama of what these Spanish galleons would look like. And everybody's probably wondering why there's stones at the bottom. Those are for buoyancy. Those are what they call ballast stones. Just look how big that is. Looks like we've got some old cannons, and looks like we got some chain here too. Okay, now, sadly, the planetarium is closed for right now. There is a showing at 4:10. We might make it, but I think in the meantime we are going to walk around the Fountain of Youth. So I guess we are going to now check out the Timocca burial ground. You know what they say, you're never supposed to mess with burial grounds. But let's check it out.
The remains, which are buried just a few feet below the sand before you, had been on display in full view for years here. However,
this kind of
on December 14th, 1991, A reburial and full mass were
like
performed
this was
by
one of the
Catholic
first
Church.
skeletons
They find
that was found
respect to
here.
America's first inhabitants.
It's hard to believe. That's where
No
their burial
weapons were
grounds
found
were.
on this site.
Does
Only
not really
pottery
look
bits
like
and
it, though.
beads, some of which are on display in
It's
our
time to be very
museum.
respectful, though.
Here in
But
Pier
it does
of the
look
Florida
like
State
they
Museum
have a
have revealed
boat here.
building foundations,
This day out
artifacts,
canoe?
and relics
It doesn't really give a
locating
date
the
on
first
it.
successful North American
That's
integration,
still really
Indian
neat.
and European culture.
This is where the first
The
Catholic
murals
mission,
displayed on
or
the
at least
walls
where
depict the
it
three
was near.
distinct time periods of the Timakuan culture.
But it looks
First,
like
on the
this
left, the prehistoric.
is,
This
well,
began
where
about
the skeletons were
1,000
found
years
and
before the birth
buried.
of Christ.
Looks like they did not touch the skeletons, but, at least they touched everything else.
The center
This looks like this
illustrates
kind of
the
tells
advanced era.
just a little bit more
The
about
culture
before
has
the
advanced from
Europeans.
scavenging and independent family
after.
units to a strictly structured social order. Into the Franciscan period, which lasted from 1565.
So, that is actually quite fascinating how they discovered those bodies. Kind of wondering where maybe they perhaps buried them at. I really don't know. I didn't really read too much into it like I should have. But this plaque here just kind of gives off some information about what Coquina is. Which, if anybody doesn't know what Coquina is, it is a limestone mortar structure made out of seashell as well. It's very porous-y. It's what the Castillo de San Marcos is made out of. And I guess this is the same story as, well, I guess we're turning away from this one as well. Oh, so these plaques kind of to tell off what these big things are. These are called tinajones. Tinajones, they catch rainwater, and these ones are about 300 years old. Pretty fascinating. Background, you can see an anchor. That one, I'm guessing it has to be at least 300 years old. At least. And these big giant cannons that are standing out here right now, these came off the USS Constitution, which, well, was a U.S. naval vessel from the Revolutionary War. Yes, that one, USS Constitution, was also known as Old Ironsides. You see, it was made out of oak, white oak. Enemy ships, they would fire into the ship and it would just bounce right off of it. For many people who don't know. And it looks like this is, well, a recreation of the Nombre de Deus, which was the first mission here in St. Augustine. Constructed by Juan Pounce De Leon and his men. Let's see if, looks like we can go inside. Okay, let's go inside. Looks like that is a, probably where they'd keep holy water at. Yes, this is a recreation of this holy place. Just to check out that old architecture. And of course, we have the Savior himself. Okay, now, that was beautiful. Now, right beside the old rebuilt, or I should say replica, of the Nombre de Deus is, well, the old replica of the Timakuan village. So, we're going to check that one out now, just because it's like right next to it. Kind of wonder if, well, yeah, looks like we can go inside. Let's look at the recreation. Looks like, well, that's interesting. Because this place really captures sound quite a lot. Very interesting. And it looks like there is a deer pelt. A little carving of an owl. Looks like they're rebuilding this one. I mean, we can't really go inside too much, but at least we can get an idea of what this bad boy is going to look like once it is completed. And looks like they are in the process of building a dugout canoe. Yes, what they'd do is they'd cut the trees down way back when. They would dig it out over a period of about 6 months. And that is how you would get a dugout canoe. And it looks here like here we have a few artifacts, or at least mock artifacts from what the people of the Timakuan tribe would have. Yes, they would have various different kinds of made colors made out of various different natural things, plants, herbs. That's probably the best way to describe it. And it looks like they do give recreations. And again, my inner kid is screaming right now because I absolutely love, well, skulls. You got bobcat, raccoon, beaver, and possum. And looks like a little cardinal at the top. And he flew away. This is a recreation of the owl totem from Houghton Island. Apparently, the millennia, the Peninsula of Florida. Huh. Again, looks like a recreation of the Timakuan, well, peoples who were here. That's beautiful. And there from the distance is the largest cross in the city of St. Augustine. Amen. Looks like they have a blacksmith shop here, but kind of looks like it's not really active right now. Looks like maybe the next showtime is sometime at around 4:15. Shop. And here along the field here, looks like we've got some more recreation of well, some of the various different types of buildings that were here. I like it. Definitely getting my cardio in today. Or at least I know I'll be definitely getting in for my job tonight. Yes. Oh cool, there's a boat. Yes, they have a boat on display. Now, I believe it could be just a recreation. I'm guessing it was, well, a lifeboat. So just imagine the size that, came along with these Spanish galleons and how many sailors these things brought onto land. I mean, it's just crazy. But sometimes we take history for granted from the past. But at the same token, it's kind of incredible where we came from. Plus that thing is, well, just gigantic. Oh dude, this is great. They're actually about to fire the cannons out here right now. Oh dude, yeah. Oh, that was cool. Oh, that was neat.
Now, back at your hotel tonight.
Let's go check this cannon. That made quite a boom. Huh.
See, now what happens now? We fired the gun, so now we want to reload. Okay? Consider this gun, this cylinder's already loaded.
While we're here, we'll definitely have to try to climb up that. But in the meantime, you guys, we're gonna follow my family and we are gonna go up the pier. Which, by the way, it is really, really pretty. Actually, it's been a while since I've been up this way. Looking forward to it. Alrighty now, yes, you guys, we have made it to the end of the pier. It's very peaceful. Kind of like why I chose coming out to Florida. My family looks like they're enjoying themselves. hopefully, if my GoPro doesn't die, we'll walk up that one time before we leave. Right, you guys, let's walk up the watchtower. Back in 2017, I wasn't really able to do this one, but that is just a sum of what you will see while going up here. So hopefully I will not get out of shape. No, I'm going to handle it quite well. And it looks like we have made it to the top. Just check out that view. That, my friends, is just really beautiful. You can only imagine what the Spaniards saw way back when. What they say historically is all this right here that you see, that was all ocean, at least 400 or 500 years ago. But we got another show, so we're heading down. It looks like while we're on our way down here, we have ourselves Peacock. Hey there, little buddy. He's letting me get pretty close. Looks like he's kind of curious to see what I'm doing. And he's leaving. Okay, you guys, this is Discovery Globe. Kind of curious to see what this is all about. So let's sit down. Okay. I forgot to do a conclusion for this video. If y'all noticed, that was my family. And that was the last day that they were here with me in Florida. Since then, since I post one video weekly, well, they've been back in my hometown for about a month now. But I have to tell you all about the theater. What it was is it was a globe that stood about 2 stories tall. And what this globe did is it showed the travels of Juan Pounce De Leon, and especially the night before he and his men found St. Augustine. If I'm not mistaken, the owner's grandfather was the one who originally set out with this idea. For its time, it was the state of the art. Not even Hollywood or science had progressed enough to create something such as that. Since then, times have changed, but all in all, it was incredible. But you guys, this is going to be my vlog for the day. I'm glad you all stayed posted and stayed tuned. Keep watching. Always means a lot to me. And don't forget to subscribe and comment and like. Again, means a lot. So you guys, this is going to be it. Vlog over.